Hi, welcome to Michelle's Pure Pilates Monday evening mat work class. So I'm here tonight to give you a 30-minute express workout, which you can repeat twice over, or you can do at your leisure at a later date and do more sets, because I will only do one set of each exercise tonight. Don't forget that I will do a focus on individual exercises and do a tutorial on a weekend and post that, so there'll be a breakdown of this Pilates series one by one, so you can master your technique and practice and then make the progressions so that you can get fitter, stronger, improve your balance and have fun, hopefully. So I'm glad you could all join me here tonight. Special edition on my birthday, my home birthday, and what better way to do it than to do some Pilates, which I love, and afterwards I'm going to have a few bubbles, so do go off and have a little drink if you fancy one too, in honour of my birthday. Okay, so let's start. Here we go, in the centre of the mat. Make sure you have space around you, that you're wearing comfortable clothing, that you have any equipment that you might need. There could be a strap if you wish to use it. You could use a ball. I'm going to show you a little warm-up routine using a ball. You can do it without, it's not a problem. You can hold an imaginary ball. Okay, so this is just a little physio ball, Pilates ball. It's like a little soft football. Okay, so don't forget, only exercise if you're feeling completely well, you're injury-free, okay, and that you are well hydrated. That's really important. Okay, and make sure that you select the right level for yourself, that you don't try and do exercises before you've learnt them and before you are ready to take on the next step. Okay, so just keep practicing and you will make progress. Okay, so standing the feet slightly hip distance apart, grounding down through the heels, balls of the feet, lift up your toes, stick them down to the mat. Settle your shoulders over your hips. Okay, take your attention to your core, squeezing up through the pelvic muscles, the mula bandha, and pulling the belly muscles in towards the spine. Let the breath go. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Lengthen the back. Okay, so your spine should be set in the neutral line. It's a natural line. Okay, so we're not exaggerating the posture. Okay, we're not allowing the hips to tilt or the shoulders to stoop. Really stand up nice. Okay, so we're going to start off with a nice few deep breaths, and I'm going to just gently hold the ball between my fingers and draw some big circles through the air. So inhale up, exhale down. There we go. Inhale up, exhale down. Arms are floating. Try not to create tension through the arms and the shoulders. Okay, concentrating on that core connection the whole time. So really become aware of your pelvic muscles, your belly muscles, the strength in your back, the length in your spine, and letting the breath go. So filling the body with air and energy, preparing for the workout ahead, and taking your attention to yourself. Okay, don't forget to slow it down and reverse. Good. Breathe in and out. Exhale down. Keep it going. One more time. Perfect. Good. Bring the ball to chest height and just bring the arms into chest and press away. So if you don't have a ball, you have your fingertips together and just squeeze in and press. Excellent. Breathe. Okay. A couple more. Yeah. Let's try cupping the hands and pushing the ball overhead. Bring the elbows down alongside your rib cage. Again, if you don't have a ball, just have your fingertips lightly touching, pressing up, pulling down. So really working through the shoulders and the shoulder blades, and your elbows are just brushing the rib cage. Last time. Perfect. Extend the arms and just swing down to the right, swing down to the left. Good. So if you don't have a ball, your hands would just be about a foot apart, and you're just swaying down as if you were holding an imaginary ball. Okay, we're going to take it into a gentle squat, so we're going to bend the knees as we swing down, push up through the heels. Good. So when you squat down, try not to let the knees project over the toes. Okay, so if you're going to sit back on an imaginary stool, that isn't really there. Good, keep the chin lifted, keep the back long. Remember to stare at something that isn't moving, that same spot where you can focus your line of vision, and that will help you with your balance. Okay, so you can deepen your squat if you're comfortable with it, yeah? If your knees are comfortable with it, you can deepen your squat and press up through the back of the legs, through the heels, the glutes, the thighs, so you would activate the legs. And breathe. 2, 1. Perfect. Lift the ball above the head or the imaginary ball. Relax the shoulders. As you exhale, come up onto the balls of your feet. So just let the heels rise up off the floor. A couple of inches. Don't hold your breath. And down. Wonderful. Let's just pedal through the feet. Get some movement through the ankles. Fantastic. Hold the feet still and just a little sway, just to loosen the spine, a little sway to the right and sway to the left. Again, if you don't have anything to hold, you just imagine you have something in your hands and just float the arms around the body. Notice my hips don't swing, just the shoulders, just the arms. If your neck is comfortable, look to the side, just loosen the neck and shoulders. Just be free with your movement. Listen to your body. Move with your own rhythm. Don't do anything that doesn't feel comfortable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and stop. Perfect. That's absolutely amazing. Done really well. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to stay standing like last week and just do a little sequence standing for a moment. And that's going to be a lunge. Okay, so I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to put the ball down. We don't need that anymore. Moment. Okay, so let's really get some good posture ready for our first sequence. Shoulders positioned over the hips. Okay, pull the belly in and notice the hips come under slightly. Lengthen the back. Okay, so let's just step right foot forwards, back together. You're keeping a gap between the feet, about a foot between the feet, so you don't bring the feet back together. So your standing posture will be hips distance apart. Okay, into the lunge. Okay, and now bring the arms forwards with your lunge and reach and back and reach and back. So notice I'm dropping the back knee down and taking the shoulders over the hips. Yeah. And the knee in front is above the ankle. There's a right angle underneath my front knee. Okay, 4. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. I'm going to hold this one. Are you with me? Hold this one here. Okay, so we're in a lunge position. First of all, just bring the arms above the head into a stretch. Open the elbows. Pushing the hips forwards. Yes, we're really lengthening here in the hip flexors. Relaxing through the shoulders, holding a huge ball now. Imagine a huge ball between your hands. Good. And breathe. Okay, we're going to take the weight onto the front, through the front foot there, through the heel, the ball of your foot. Stick your toes to the mat. All your weight is over this leg. This leg is okay. Balancing on the back toe. Hips are facing forwards. There's no twist. Shoulders are facing forwards. And the back toe is going to lift up 3 times. Hands in front of you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold your balance. If that's too tricky for you, put your big toe back on the floor. If you're okay with the hold, do so. Pull your belly tight. Mula band is lifted. Okay. Give yourself a moment in case you're wobbling. If you are wobbly, you can hold on to something. Hold on to something stable, a chair or a wall. Yeah? Okay, and what you can do to progress this, not right now, watch first, you can lengthen into a full balance. Okay. And hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up, feet together, arms down, and pedal. Ooh, okay. Please don't go all the way if you're not ready for it, okay? You can build up to that over a number of weeks. Again, having something to stabilise yourself will help. Back into your lunge. Are you ready? Feet hip distance apart, shoulders over hips. And there's a lunge forwards. 4. Let's go 3. Let's go 2. Okay, let's go 1. So first of all, rising up through the arms, pushing forwards with the hips, lengthening down the front of your thighs there. Lengthening through the hip flexors, that should feel good. Ready to take the weight forwards onto the front leg. Okay, you're strong through this leg. If you can, straighten up through the leg, activate your glutes, your calves, ground down through your heels and the ball of your foot. Try not to let the hips rotate, hips facing forwards. Okay, floating the arms up, balancing on the back toe. 3 lifts with a straight leg, lifting from the hip. Are you ready? Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Hold it if you can. Activate your glutes. If you're a bit wobbly, big toe on the floor, or hold some exhale, and decide if you can go into the full balance and extend through your arms and your back leg for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, and touch down. Perfect. Okay, I was holding my breath at the end of that, and we know we shouldn't be, but when you're concentrating, it's so hard, isn't it, not to hold your breath. Just keep reminding yourself, listen to the sound of your breath, and that will prompt you. Well done. Okay, deep breath in, hands open, so release the energy. Bring it all into your body. Fantastic. Come down to seated in the centre of your mat. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what's happening here tonight. Wriggle around on your sitting bones. Position your shoulders over your hips. Okay, so if you want to take your hands behind your legs for support, you can do. If you're happy to go freestyle, then you may. I'm really sorry, the internet's dropping tonight. I'm going to show you this routine with my ball. If you don't have your ball handy or anything round handy, imagine you have one in your hands. So either with a ball or with support. There's your options. Okay, first of all, bring the heels in nice and close, ground down through the feet, ground down through your sitting bones, belly tight, mula bandhas lifted. Breathe in, breathe away, just relax back. Chin is up, find your focal point, your drishti, okay, your line of vision, and come up tall. Breathe away. And come up. So you're just going to work through this, doing small exercises to begin with, and start to challenge yourself by starting to gradually lean further back and really feel the abdominals engaging. Okay. So just 2 more. We're just firing up the core to begin with. 1 more time. Okay, relax for a moment. Pop the ball down, crisscross your arms and give yourself a little hug. So lean forwards over your thighs, releases the back. You got it. Okay. So either sit up tall and once again hold the back of your legs if you need support, or go freestyle, either imaginary ball or with a ball. And we're going to try 2. Back, back, up, up. It's going to go a little bit deeper, a little bit intense. Are you ready? Let's go back, back, up, up. Watch the chin doesn't sink forwards to the chest. Keep it up. Okay, watch this now. Let's go back. Let's go up. Let's go back. Let's go lift. Let's go forwards. Good. How are we doing? 3. Yes. Stop if you need to, okay? 2. Fantastic. And 1. And forwards. Give yourself a hug. Whoa. Well done. Take a moment just to allow everything to relax. And we're going to try 1 more set. Okay, 1 more set of those. Perfect. Okay. And come up. So this set, we're going to try and lean back and give just a little heel raise. Okay. So you could do this with support with your hands or freestyle, okay, without. Got that? So choose how you want to do this, or you may want to sit it out and just stretch. That's absolutely fine. Deep breath in to begin. And let's go. Back and up. Whoa. Remember to do a little one to begin with. Don't lift your leg right up because your balance will say, hey, what's happening here? Okay, so give your body those few signals so that you can work out what it is you need to do and you're not going to topple over. 2 more. Last one, really concentrating now. Whoa, and release. Take the ball down or take your hands down, stretch out your legs and kind of wriggle. Because it really, you're probably feeling it here in your hip flexors, which we stretched well beforehand, but this muscle here will have done quite a bit of strength work as well as the core. Okay, are we all good? Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to take ourselves down onto the floor for a shoulder bridge, which I've done the tutorial on this weekend, which you may or may not have seen yet. Hands behind you, fingertips pointing towards your bottom, carefully lowering down to the floor. Okay, imprint your body into the mat, starting from the head, back of head, tuck under your shoulders, rib cage. Bring your heels up close towards your bottom, hands down, palms down. Okay, so shoulder bridge is where we tilt the hips and lift the hips up in line with the knees. Deep breath in to prepare, exhale, squeeze up through Mula Bandha, pull your belly tight towards your spine, tilt the hips and press through the heels up, 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 up. There we go, into your bridge, a little bit of tension through the glutes there. Little tip, if your hamstrings feel a little bit crampy, you can take the feet to the edges of your yoga mat, okay? And that will disengage the hamstrings if that's a problem for you. It often happens if you're a little bit cold, if the room's cold, or if you haven't really got quite warm enough in your muscles yet. But generally, feet hip distance apart is the norm for this one. Try not to let the hips rotate, try not to sag down, try not to push up too high. Let's get in a happy medium where we have knee and hip and shoulder and beautiful. This is a great core exercise. The back and abs are a pair of muscles and they'll be working simultaneously right now. Breathe into your belly 3 times. Let it go. 2 more. 1 more time. You got this. Start to release carefully down your back, the middle of your back, the small of your back, your hips, your pelvis. Release. Slide your feet and knees together and just have a little knee rock side to side. Woo, there we go. Okay. So for the next set, you can go into bridge and hold and do your belly breaths. 3 and then come down, or you can join me with a bit of a challenge where we're going to work the legs, okay? I will show you a little prop if you need a prop. If you have been having some back issues, you might want to use your hands to prop your hips up, okay? So I'll show you that option now, and then we'll go into the leg drop. Feet down, heels towards your bottom. Reset your posture against the mat, imprinting. Deep breath in, exhale. Switch on your core, Mula Bandha meets belly. Got it? Tilt the hips towards the ceiling, press through your heels, floating up, up, up. Here's the hand prop if you need it, palms of your hands underneath your buttocks, elbows on the floor, resisting the urge to push yourself up. Relax down into your hands if anything. Okay, if you're not going to need a prop, palms down. Okay, so belly breaths, and if you're with me on a challenge, here we go. Right leg, extend and flex. So flex, bringing the toes towards your shins. Okay, the key thing, don't allow your hips to drop, keep those hips level, so prop if you need to. 3 times we're going to lower and lift the heel to the floor. Are you ready? 3, up, 2, bring the knees back parallel, and 1, up, foot down, change, extend, flex, and 3, yes, 2, you got it, and 1, up, and bend, coming down slowly, working down your back carefully, releasing, melting down to the floor, knees and ankles together, balancing on the toes, knee drop, relax. Whew, how was that? Absolutely brilliant. Okay, so that was shoulder bridge with a challenge. Okay, it's a really great core exercise and very safe in that position too. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to carry on working from here, and we're going to go into the knee drop and add a cycle. So bring knees back to the centre. Okay, so if you've been having some back issues, you can always work with your feet on the floor. Okay, so everything can be worked from floor to L-shaped leg to full extended legs. Okay, that's the progressions. So I'm going to go for level 2, the middle one, and go for L-shaped legs. Knee over the hip, belly towards the spine, mula bandha lifted up, imprinted against the floor, palms down. Okay, all that's going to happen here is I'm going to move from the hip and just float my toe away. Your leg is becoming parallel to the floor. That is the ultimate goal. You may not be able to extend your leg and straighten it out completely, because that may give you some tension through your lower back. Okay, so if that's the case, go for a half extension. Okay, think about what's happening underneath you. You support your back by pulling your belly muscles in and squeezing it through mula bandha. Those muscles will stabilise your hips and pelvis. There should be no movement, no lifting of the spine off the floor. Okay, here we go. Let's do a little loop back. Let's do a little loop back. Only if you can do full extension do you do the loop back. One more loop back. Woo! All right. Arms above you, hands above the shoulders. Breathe away. As your leg extends, the opposite arm will extend as well. Okay, opposite limbs to keep you balanced. Exhale and go. Yes, got it. Don't think too hard about it, okay, because sometimes we can get ourselves really confused, and that happens to me all the time. Allow your limbs to float. Your focus is entirely on your core muscles and your breath. That is it. Allow the limbs just to float with control, but with ease. Okay, that's all we're doing. We're concentrating on mula bandha meets belly and breathing away. Let's go 4. Yes, let's go 3. Let's go. And 1. Absolutely brilliant. Wrap the hands around the back of the legs. Hug the knees to chest. If you're happy to do this, roll your forehead up towards your knees. Lift the elbows and have a super duper stretch down your spine. And relax your head. Relax your elbows. Okay, we're going to come to seated now. Either roll on your side and push up, or if you're happy to do a roll forwards, 2 fingers behind the knees, elbows tight, chin on chest, and up we come to seated. We got that. Back into a seated position, either holding the back of the knees, or if you have a belt or strap handy, yeah, you can take this behind your legs. Okay. So the last exercise is balancing on the sitting bones and going into what's called boat, is where we have to figure out where our centre of balance is over our sitting bones once again. So have a little wriggle, position your shoulders over your hips, lengthen the back, find your staring spot, your drishti once again, and hopefully you're just going to balance. We're going to take the weight onto the hips, okay? As I said, if you need some support, take the strap behind your legs. Zip up through your core muscles. Are you ready to extend your legs? Let's go right and left. Ooh. Yep, my knees are having a good old pop. I don't know about yours. But so it's all quite normal. Yeah, it's not painful, so it's absolutely fine. Golden rule is don't do anything that's uncomfortable, and definitely don't do anything that's painful. Okay, so now I'm going to work into both legs, so I'm ready for that. I'm warm now. 4, 3, 2, and then hold. Hold in this position, draw your shoulders back and now lengthen your back. 3 belly breaths. 2, 1. Well done. Bringing the knees in, wrapping the hands around them. Give yourself a hug. Amazing. Core should be well and truly fired up right now. Okay, and a stretch. So we're going to come to a seated position, peg the balls of the feet together, stick the heels together, lengthen the back, so you're rising up from the hips, a little flutter of your butterfly wings, loosen your hips, and start pressing the knees down towards the floor, just using gravity to help you, no pressure. Rising up a little bit taller through the back there, relaxing down through the shoulders, let the breath go. Fantastic. And release. Just take the hands behind you, pop the knees together and come into mermaid. So we just take the knees to the side and take the feet to the other side. Okay. So this is where we go into that lovely side stretch, which eventually builds to side plank, which I will go through as a tutorial at a later date. Okay, so what we're going to do here with this one is we are going to line up hand, knee and foot. So we're good. Here we are, little mermaid, tuck forwards. So bring the hand in front of you alongside your knee. You got that? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll scoop the arm across the chest and the hips will lift up and the top leg will extend out. Okay, you may not want to extend your top leg out. You may want to just stretch like this, okay, and do half a stretch. Or you may want to go into a full half plank stretch with me here. Okay, adjust if you need to. This hand should be beneath your shoulder for really good strong balance. And if you're really feeling good tonight, you know you've got the strength, you can extend both legs. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked, stretching from the side body and breathing. And scooping the arm down, bring your knee to the floor, bringing the knees together and come to seated. Just roll back through the shoulders. A lot of strength work through your shoulders. It's a fantastic stretch. But you really do have to work through your arms, okay? And if your shoulders aren't ready for that, take care. Just do the half stretch and wait till you feel strong enough, okay, to do that. And not all stretches suit everybody. Okay, let's do mermaid on the other side. Toes out, knees to the side. Think it through, plan and prepare. My hand is going to come level with my knee. I usually use the edge of the mat as my ruler, so I can get good alignment, and that helps with your balance. Remember, this hand needs to be directly beneath your shoulder. If you're stretched out here, you're not going to be well balanced. Bring it in. Okay, so either you're going to scoop across your chest and just stretch from your hip, or you're going to extend your top leg out. Breathe in, breathe away, and go up and adjust. Okay, it doesn't feel right or look right. Take time to adjust yourself into really good posture. Try and take your armpit towards the ceiling so you're not rolling down or rolling up. And if you feel strong enough in this supporting arm, you can extend both legs and go into the full half plank. And breathe. And enjoy. And one. Just scoop your arm down, bring the knee back underneath you, both knees together and come back to seated on your mat. Well done. And settle down onto your bottom, circle back through the shoulders, nice little release and forwards. Fantastic, you got it. Taking the hands to the side, just like little twist for the spine, relaxing the shoulders, twist to the right, reach round and just hold the opposite thigh with your hand and press the shoulders apart. So create some space between your shoulders. Don't forget to breathe. Back to centre, and other side, reach round, take the outside of your thigh, some space between your shoulders. If your neck is comfortable, look to the side. forwards. 2 fingers behind your knees. Slide your legs out in front of you. Okay, going to hinge forwards from the hips now. Out of the thighs, breathe away and relax forwards. Just imagine there's 2 hands on your back here, just having a gentle press forwards. Don't force it, no tension in your shoulders. 1 more breath. Really push the breath out. You may find that you naturally relax forwards a little bit more. Amazing. And slide back up. You got it. Bringing the arms in front of you, layering one arm on top of the other. Just look into your lap, and as you look into the lap, lift the elbows up, 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 and push the arms away from you, stretching through the upper back. Release the hands, keep the chin forwards, put your fingertips, those little sucker pads, onto your head, and give a little bit of pressure very gently through your scalp, through the top, maybe behind your ears, if that's nice. Maybe to your temples. Press and release, lifting the head up, taking the hands to the side. Right ear to right shoulder. Lift your opposite arm over and just gently press on your head and creating some length here. This little muscle can get very tense and very knotted as the day goes on. Let's release it. Lift up this hand and drop your shoulder down. Ooh, that's nice. And let go. Lift up your head. Drop this ear to this shoulder. Take the opposite hand over. A little bit of gentle pressure. Lift up the opposite hand and lengthen down. Whoa. Nice. And release. Well done. Done really well. Thank you for joining me here tonight. Let's take a big armful of energy back into our bodies. Palms open. Scoop it up. Bring it in. Bring the hands to the heart center, pressing the palms together, pressing the fingers together. Stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me, and as it's my birthday, I'm now going to celebrate. Thank you. Good night.